Hey guys, thought I'd do a little secrets of the number 6 continuation today on this 6th day. It's actually a triple 6 day, numerologically speaking, because of the June 6, 2022, the 2 plus 2 plus 2 at the end, and I'm sure everyone knows about that. It's all over social media today. But I thought I'd give some secrets on the number 6 today. But a little bit about the numerology of today, actually, before we start. So today, with this, it's actually a destabilization of the energy of 6 today. So it can actually cause some imbalances in image and a lot of the things that we're going to talk about today about the base and life path number of 6 and the energies behind it, what it can resemble to these people that have such energies in their birth chart. And again, if you would like a more in-depth reading on your birthday, not on your birthday, but regarding your birthday, regarding the energies contained in your birthday, do check out our website at www.decodingthemessage.com, where we will go through all your qualities, all the things that are to come, energies you're working with, name and numerology, various things. It goes very in depth. So yeah, the numerology today can cause some instability and arguments, harsh speech, lack of image, things like that. It's definitely a strong portal either way, positive or negative. Depends the energies that you're kind of attracting today. So base 6 and life path 6, they got some interesting qualities to them. Let's start off with the base. The base, again, for those that don't know, are those that are born on the 6th, the 15th, or the 24th. So like later on this month, on the 15th and on the 24th, we'll have a similar energy as today, but obviously 15 and 24 differ slightly, but they still add up to 6, right? Because there are different numbers involved. So those people born on the 6th, 15th, and 24, they will more than likely try to be very friendly to people. They will try to appeal to people based on their image and how they look, right? They may think they're acting friendly in the friendly regard, but people won't necessarily perceive them as friendly, right? So it's kind of that person that tries to get to know everyone, and they come across as being a bit too nosy or a bit too involved in everyone's business. And and from their perspective, it just seems like, hey, I'm just trying to get to know you, like what's the big deal? Just answer my questions, or something like that. Whereas the life path 6, people naturally perceive these people as friendly, as amicable, as attractive in general, right? But back to the basics. These people, like I said, they like to look nice. They like to take care of their image. They like to appear like they're the best dressed. So the base 6 is the ego, really. It's the psyche, the subconscious that's acting behind the scenes, running the show, really, right? And they will try to dress nicely, like I said, to attract all these people, to attract especially people of the opposite sex. They'll try to make themselves look better in every single way, to try to be appealing, to try to gain somehow from that regard, right? These people can be into the gym, into working out, taking care of their body image, doing whatever they can to develop their bodily image, whether it's doing their hair all the time, if they're bald, getting a wig or a hairpiece. They're the ones more likely to get the nose job, the Botox, things like that. And I know I mentioned this in the 5 as well. If you check out the 5, the 6 and the 5 are actually very similar in regards to this appearance, whereas the 5 prefers looking more youthful, maintaining a youthful appearance and being perceived as energetic and childlike even, but more so youthful, more so young. Whereas the 6 just simply wants to be appealing. So if if they want to go for that old mature look and they think that's appealing, they're going to go for that, right? So it's whatever kind of the trend is, what's what's in fashion at the time, right? So for example, a Louis Vuitton, you more than likely will catch someone born on the 6th, 15th, or 24 that wants to purchase a Louis Vuitton bag, right? They are very into materialistic gains. They respect people with these materialistic gains that can make a lot of money, right? These people can definitely enjoy forms of luxury in their life. As a base 6, though, they are more than likely to go out and get it. They're more than likely to have that desire to get it, so they put forth the action and the effort to achieve it somehow. Whereas the life path 6, these people are more so attracted from others, right? They're more likely to marry someone with these qualities, with such luxury, such material gains, or to enter in relationships with other people and benefit from them in this way. But that's kind of the main thing with the base 6s, that they try to be very friendly. A quality that applies to both the base and the life path is that, like I said, the material aspect, they enjoy the material wealth, but also that they enjoy I was gonna say food, which I'll talk about that in a second. They're very blunt and harsh in their speech, right? So they are not the ones that are willing to beat around the bush, especially not for too long. If anything along, it's not for too long, right? it will kind of get to them. So it's kind of like this authenticity that they present, where they are bold in their speech, they're authentic in their speech, and they say what's on their mind without really much regard for the other person. So they are the people that you can go to hear the truth straight. These types of people will give you the truth how they see it straight. And they can tend to cuss a lot too. They definitely can tend to cuss a lot if they're not in combination with other numbers in their charts, right? If there's not like this feminine balancing to them, they will cuss a lot, and they will say exactly what they mean without much regard, especially if there's a disturbance in the 6, right? The 6 is a very Venusian number. It's represents all the Venusian qualities, right? Sex, entertainment, relationships, marketing, attractiveness towards people, enjoyment, happiness. So these people are more than likely going to be happy from, like I said, acquiring material things, enjoying life in the material realm for all that it is. Now, the thing is, with this harshness of speech, it can cause lots of argumentatives, especially if there's a destabilization. Like I said, it will cause argumentativeness with especially the opposite sex, right? So it can hurt relationships. That's why the relationships can be destabilized sometimes if there is a lack of foundation in that 6, right? If that energy in a person's chart comes with an instability, then you can more than likely expect to be in this kind of like, sometimes it's very playful, but it can be very annoying, in my perspective at least. And I've experienced both sides. I've been this way, and I've seen myself be this way, and I've experienced other people show this to me from their own qualities, their own energies that they embody. And it's kind of like it's playful sometimes, but sometimes they're just arguing for the sake of arguing, right? It's like there's no point to it. They just want to argue. So just something to be aware of, especially if you have this energy in your chart. And like I said, if you don't know the energy you have, check out our website at www.decodingthemessage.com to learn more about your own energies. Now, getting into a bit more of the spiritual aspect of the 6, so Venus is the guru of the demons. That's how it's really known. And how this is really interpreted is by understanding that if you're a guru of these negative beings, that means you have the perspective and you can see the negative side of things, right? And this makes sixes very good healers because they're able to see what a person is struggling with, what negative aspects they may embody, and they can say, okay, here's how you heal this. Here's how, let's discuss this, let's solve this, let's transcend this, right? So you'll find lots of life path sixes, especially working in health fields, more than likely as nurses or doctors or things like that. But from a spiritual aspect, they're healers. They have healing qualities and some ability, and they can understand negative experiences that people may have had in their life, and they won't necessarily judge them for it, right? Because they understand, wow, this is an experience, this is a lesson that you had to go through, and now here, and they may have even gone through it themselves. Now here's how we can heal it. Here's what we can do about it, right? So they have the necessary experience really to understand the person's perspective and help them grow from it and help them heal. So that makes them very good nurturers. They can be very artistic, very good poets. I've seen that the ones with the instability actually can be very good poets as well. Very much stronger ability for poetry, for this sensual, charismatic, right? The six can be very charismatic, very appealing, especially in terms of words. Even though they're harsh, it's like that charisma that comes out. So do watch out for this, because they can use it for good or for bad, right? So if they're very good with attracting people and bringing them towards them, they can use that to their advantage and manipulate people because of their good looks or their speech or things like that, right? And so that leads me to my next point. The life path sixes, especially the master number 33, right? People forget that the 33 also adds up to 6. These people are very, very good marketers because they attract large audiences. So not necessarily marketing in terms of like the 5, where they go out and they set up, some kind of campaign, or they go and talk to people and do some things like that. It's just these people are naturally gifted towards attracting people because of how they present themselves, because of their vibration, or even because of the words they say and what they offer to people. Okay, so number 33, life path 33 especially, which is a 6, but the life path 6 also, these people, you can expect them to draw people in, and you can expect them to have lots of friends, especially of the opposite sex, because they are so appealing to people, and they will bring these people in. So it's helpful to have these people in your business, right? You want such friendly people to bring them in, and then when people get to know them a little better, they're like, wow, how are you so nice looking, but you're so blunt and so harsh in your speech sometimes. Well, that's just the vibration that they're embodying, right? That's the life path. That's that. So this life path can be very good also in organization, but not by efficiency like the 4. And I don't know if I mentioned that in my number 4 video, Rahu. Those people are very good in organizing by efficiency, by most optimal organization. These people are organizers by design. So they're the interior designers. They're the people that make everything look nice, right? Everything just looks beautiful, just like them, right? They have a beautiful image. They want everything around them to be beautiful. That's why they're such artists as well. They're so creative and artistic, and lovers of beauty, anything beautiful, because that's what they seek to be, and that's what they seek to have around themselves, right? So they of course are going to want a beautiful partner. They're going to want beautiful objects, beautiful art, beautiful music, right? And this mixed with the Ketu energy of the 7 can lead people to be very amazing musicians, or to be inspired by music, or anything else that makes them feel beautiful in that regard, right? So hope that made sense. That's just some basic knowledge of the number 6. I'll give you guys one more thing that I forgot to mention. Since the 6s are such lovers of material things, one of these material things is food. So they love food, right? They love to eat. So actually a very strong recommendation for these sixes is to learn to fast, because then they can start to control their desires of wanting so much material wealth, right? They can then learn to become more spiritual, right? That's kind of the karma of these sixes. They can be too involved in the material world, and they get lost in the illusion, in the Maya. They cease to see beyond the material aspect of things, right? They get lost in the body, right? And this can make for very addictive tendencies as well, because they seek pleasure, and then when they get caught in suffering, they just want to find quick solutions to have more pleasure, right? So ceasing and the desire for food, fasting, is especially good for them. And on Fridays, which is a Venus day, their lucky day, that would be very good for them. That would be very helpful spiritually for these people, and can help rid the body of diseases that may build up because of their overeating, right? Fasting is very good for everyone, in my opinion, but for the sixes especially. So I hope you guys enjoyed. 6th video on 6th day. Take care, like, subscribe, and if you want a reading, like I said, check out our website. Okay, bye.